Yeah, it was a recent true story that was being told in the movie Game Change. But why I thought it would make such an exciting movie was because the story behind the scenes, the story that we didn't live through, was actually far more riveting than what we did live through. And what we did live through was pretty great. So I thought if we could just make a movie out of what was happening behind the scenes, we could potentially have something that worked really well. I wasn't trying to change any type of form when I was writing Game Change. I was just trying to tell the story in a way that was as honest and as exciting as I could possibly make it. So there was a certain precision behind it, but also trying to figure out the emotional reality of the characters as they were experiencing these moments. So it wasn't about previous material and more about just trying to do something that I felt was truthful and interesting in its own right. Well, I find with the movies I've written on television, I've written them for HBO, so it doesn't feel like you're doing quote-unquote TV. It just feels like you're trying to do something really good because that's what they want from you. That's sort of their marching orders, which is make it as great as you can. So it's a pretty fantastic place to work. In terms of film, certain movies I've worked on where, yes, you are micromanaged quite a bit, and some of those cliches are true, but each job is different, and you just do the best you can. Yeah, I started thinking about writing when I was a theater major in college, getting my degree in acting. And I always felt like it was something I was going to be interested in. But I really started pursuing writing about 3 or 4 years into my acting career that was actually going pretty well, and I was unhappy. And I thought, wow, this is the dream, right? I'm supporting myself as an actor, and yet there's something about it that isn't completely fulfilling for me. So that's when I started writing to almost take my mind off my acting career. And then it, over several years, ended up becoming my career. I just consider myself someone who works in the arts. I hope that doesn't sound pretentious, but that's just sort of how I view it. It's like, okay, on this project I'm doing this, on that project I'm doing that. I've worked on multiple films I've written. I was a producer on them as well. So once the writing's done, then I have my producer hat on, and I'm just trying to help the director make his day and give notes in post-production. So it's all just about serving story at the end of the day.